Hi! Welcome to week 18, which feels like a big week. In part because you're watching on New Year's, if you're watching when it comes out, which no one's going to be doing. But hypothetically, you're watching on New Year's. I'm watching on New Year's. Hi, Jorja. So glad you're watching. Unless you've edited early, in which case I'm so proud of you. Anyway, it's Christmas. So this might actually not be the introduction. I don't know. I kind of wanted like a fun introduction. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm so excited. I still have like a whole list of things that I need to do, including speaking to Rudolph about what he's bringing to our family for Christmas. The way our family does Christmas, Santa brings us something that we want, Mrs. Claus brings us something that we can wear, and Rudolph brings us something we can eat. Sometimes that changes, very rarely, but sometimes, like, Rudolph once brought us little lights for our cameras because he has a light, not camera, for our bikes, because he has a light on the top of his nose, but the idea's there. Oh, and now my light's gone. Speaking of light, come back, hello. So there's that. Then I also need to wrap all these gifts. And I need to finish editing, which I said I did last week. I do that a lot. I say that a lot. I should work on that. Hello, hi, it's Saturday. I am not doing the best at this whole filming better content thing that I'm trying to do. It's not going well. But it's Christmassy time and I'm excited. I did Christmas shopping today. I consulted Rudolph about what he's getting my family. We like to consult people. I don't know if I said about how Santa chooses to do our family for Christmas presents, give our family Christmas presents. I'm watching Santa Sides just now, which feels weird because I never did that as a kid. That is like a new thing. No obsession. Intrigue. Maybe that's the right word. Happy Sunday. I have finished. I printed out last night all of the photos that I took. They look really good. And Strictly. We watched Strictly. It was fine. And I'm just getting ready to go now. On my great Sunday that it is. It's a great Sunday because we have church. I'm exchanging presents with my best friend. Best thing in the world. I get to give out cards. And we have carol service this evening. I am ever so excited. Okay, so I just finished babysitting. It is Monday and I didn't film much of the carol service yesterday because it's a carol service. I can't really film other people. And I didn't film the babysitting either because that is a child. So, speaking of the child, I think he's crying. That's fine. Okay. I'm now planning to go and finish consulting Rudolph on what to get for Christmas and also get myself something to eat because I was just paid 40 quid for that babysitting gig. So I will go buy myself something to eat. That sounds good. Yeah. Hi. It's now Tuesday. I did not buy myself something to eat, but I did buy myself other things. Starting with this garland. Look at that. I can't remember how cheap it was, but it was pretty cheap because I brought it. Me. And then I brought, this is my first, well, I don't know if it is my first ever, because I got snow globes when I was little, but my sister kept dropping them, so we stopped getting them. But look at my snow globe. It's a little penguin inside. Sorry, he was facing me and not you guys. Look at him. Isn't he adorable? It's so Christmassy. I'm so excited for Christmas. And I don't think you understand. Obviously, you're watching, if you're watching, in the new year. So, I just realised you will be watching If you are watching, then you're watching. If you heard that, why am I being so philosophical? I don't know. It's fine. And then I also got, I am guessing these were made by the school. I got it at a charity shop though, but look at these. I got 3 of them, and they make a little set, because when I move into halls, when I go to uni, I'm not allowed to light candles there. So there's my fake candles right there. Ignore my can, don't worry about it. And then I brought 2 pillows because they were cute. So it's also from the charity shop, because I ain't spending normal amount of money on that. Not happening. So this one is my autumn one. Look at that. Isn't it adorable? I'm so excited. And then this one is my Christmas one. Just says Merry. Which I think works. I think it works. I was tempted by a nativity scene, but I kind of want, when I have a nativity scene, which I do want, but I want my nativity scene to be more biblically accurate. I don't want a biblically accurate angel though, because that would be terrifying. I'll have a normal angel, thank you. But I do not want the wise men there, but I do want the wise men, just more than 3 of them, because I feel there probably would have been more than 3. There could have been 3, but who's to say? And also I want more shepherds. All of these sets only come with 1 shepherd. I want more. Give me more shepherds. There was multiple. Anyway, I am now going to tidy my room. Hopefully. Actually, no. First, I'm gonna finish making the thumbnail for last week's video, and then I'm gonna finish tidying my room. Because let's just say my laundry hasn't been put away. Nor has half the things in my room, but don't worry about it, it's fine. Have I tidied my room yet? No. Am I going to open my advent calendar anyway? Yes. Yes, I am. How's this? I assume not that good. I'm actually just gonna... Anyway. Here's my board. It is where I put my quests. As you can see here, quests. These are my evening quests. The way that I do things, rather than to-do lists, because those are scary, is quests. Because the only problem with not doing a quest is you don't get the reward. Which is sad, of course, but not the end of the world. So, anyway, my evening quests are as follows. You don't need to know this, but you're getting to know it. Brush my teeth. It's an important one I often forget, because I'm winding down for bed. I don't think of brushing my teeth. Get in bed. That one doesn't actually sound as hard, or is as hard, as having it on the list would seem. But it's fine. Read for 30 minutes. Also not hard, but somehow I seem to forget it all the time. And instead I'm scrolling on my phone, which is not good, actually. And I'm trying to improve that. So, read for 30 minutes. Then I have write tomorrow's main quest. It has been too hard to complete all my main quests, so I'm going to have main quest and side quests. But we're going to leave that as that for now. And then, big mug of water. I struggle with drinking enough all the time. So, big mug of water. It's mug because sometimes I want to drink tea. And that is technically water, so I count it. Then we have, there we go, my morning quests. As you can see here, brush my teeth is on there again. You're meant to brush your teeth twice a day. It's hard. I usually remember in the mornings, but it's important to give yourself like a free tick. It's fun. Make my bed. That one I have not succeeded in for months. So that's why it's on there. Wait 30 minutes for screen. That is meant to help my brain with blue light. It's not going well. Hopefully next year, which you're seeing this in, it will go better. I hope so. And then we have wash face. That is important because skincare. I don't really understand, but it wakes you up. Move for 10 minutes. I don't like exercise, so moving could literally be anything. If I go downstairs and then do a little dance for 10 minutes, that counts. Eat breakfast. Also another thing I struggle with. Food is hard. So Eat breakfast. Read the Bible. This is important for my spiritual health. You might see most important aspects of your health are here. Your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. My big three. 4. Maths is hard. It's important that you do that. And then we have big mug of water again, because what did I tell you? I'm dehydrated, that's right. So we're going to flip this back over, because it is no longer morning, and the next thing we will be doing is evening quests. Am I being completely unsuccessful, as I have not been doing the Write Tomorrow's Main Quest? Yes, I have been. So, we're going to... I dropped my pen, don't worry about it. We're going to succeed on that one early. It is not even nighttime yet. So we're going to succeed on that one. I'm going to write this. Hopefully you can see. How do I write it for you? Like this? Oh, I should have my red pen out as well. Right. I think that's spelt correctly. I suppose we shall find out. Usually I just use green because it feels very naturey, but it's Christmas Eve quests. I think I spelled Christmas wrong. Ignore that. These are going to be my quests that I am going to try and succeed on. Now, Christmas Eve tasks go as follows. I'm also changing from main quests. The idea is meant to be that I don't have to succeed on all of these. So if they're main quests, you kind of do need to succeed on them in order to continue the game. I like video games. Anyway, we are going to... Sorry, there was a wee thing on there. We're going to start with quest number 1. On Christmas Eve, this is great, I like to read a book. I think it's a Swedish or Scandinavian, or both, because I think Sweden is Scandinavian. I don't really know. Anyway, I think it's that kind of tradition, so it's great. Read preferably new book. That will depend on how today goes, because currently I am reading a book. I don't know if I'm going to finish it by tomorrow. If I do, new book. If not, the same book I'm currently reading. Then, the next thing that I like to do on Christmas Eve quests is that I like to write a letter or an invitation to Jesus. I think write invitation to Jesus is a good way to do it. Okay, I just wrote invite. I think that gets the point across. The sermon that was given right before I chose to get baptized was about the fact that Christmas is Jesus' birthday and no one invites him. So, when I chose to get baptized, when it came to Christmas that year, I was like, maybe I should invite Jesus to my Christmas. And I've been doing that for 5 years. So, yeah. I was going to write invite to Jesus card, but that's not English. Very important. This is have lots of hot chocolate. It's very important that you have lots of hot chocolate on Christmas Eve. I keep getting those mixed up, not thought-wise, just word-wise. It's very important you have lots of hot chocolate on Christmas Eve. It's also important you have lots of hot chocolate every day of, really I would argue ever. But specifically Christmas Eve, because it makes you feel cozy, and that is the goal of Christmas Eve. These are all cozy things to be doing. The next quest is to have Christmas Eve dinner. Our family, and by our family I mean my family, have a Christmas Eve dinner. It's ham and basically everything else that you have in a roast other than Yorkshire puddings, because that's too much, because we then also have Christmas dinner the next day. So Christmas Eve, basically a roast, just no Yorkshire puddings and ham is the meat. And I think we usually have stuffing, but I don't eat stuffing, so. And then the final quest, as far as I remember, goes as follows. This tradition is older than, honestly, I think any other tradition on this list. This one might be longer because I think my mum did have this beforehand. But anyway, this is the one that I remember most vividly and most importantly. Every year my father reads us the night before Christmas. It is great. It is wonderful. Now we move on to the last part, which actually I just realised I've got my light on my Bible, so I'm going to have to grab a different Bible. So I don't know how I'm going to get through here actually. Okay, this very likely is not the same as it was looking mere seconds ago, but I had to go and grab my Bible. So I knocked some things over. I like to have a little verse here, just to remind me who all this is for. I think I'm going to go for a Christmassy one, so let's flip to Luke, because that is where the carol service was talking from. Let's actually maybe go for yes, okay. I think I'm actually going to go for a verse from the birth of John the Baptist. We are going to go for I have been sent to speak to you and to tell you this good news. Is it very topical? No, but I will put that in because that makes the most sense. This is from Luke 19. Luke 1:19. I'm very bad at this. The full verse, although I'm only writing some of it down. You know what, I'm going to go 19 and 20. The angel said to him, I am Gabriel, and I stand in the presence of God, and I have been sent to speak to you and to tell you this good news. And now you will be silent and not be able to speak until the day this happens, because you did not believe my words, which will come true at their appointed time. Very good verse, very important to remember. I taught that in Bible class recently. It's very important to remember to believe God's words. If he tells you something, believe it. It's important that we believe that he loves us. That is my biggest one. Anyway, writing the verse. Wonderful. Isn't this cool? And hopefully that comes out great, because otherwise we're going to have problems. I'm not very visible, but I wanted to show my room. One sec, I just realised. One sec, let me just... It's fine. I wanted to show my room the night before Christmas Eve, because Christmas basically starts tomorrow, so... Isn't it cute? I mean, you're probably going to see much, but it's nice and cozy and light. And I just want to say I did not finish that book, so we'll be reading it tomorrow. We've got a long list of things to do tomorrow. So, yeah. We will see how long this video is. It's probably very long, because the section of that board was already 10 minutes. So, hello, it is Christmas Eve, and I have just got a thing I can tick off. So, I just finished reading a book, The Days at the Murasaki Bookshop. It was great. I need the more Days at the Murasaki Bookshop. I need to figure out what happens to Takako and Akira Wada, I think. Japanese is like a language that I don't understand, but I keep dropping this pen. I do understand that I can tick that off. It's amazing, right? I actually haven't had any hot chocolate yet, so I'm gonna go and do that because it's important. Yeah. Jingle bells.
watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light.
Now it is time for personal traditions. First of all though, we gotta take these things off. So, what did I do? I did not have lots of hot chocolate. I need to go and make myself an extra one. I did, however, have Christmas dinner and have my dad read The Night Before Christmas. So this can be ticked off. Yes, I'm gonna get hot chocolate and then we're gonna write and invite to Jesus to come to Christmas. I'm gonna have to move you guys. I thought you'd be able to see me. You can't really. Here. Then I'll, so you can see me. Okay, I'm gonna pull my keyboard out so that I can start getting all my craft supplies together. Yes, so the way that I focus for my making a card to invite Jesus to come to Christmas is that I usually grab a bit of paper. I'm going to grab a bit of card because I brought cards this year for the cards for some of my family. Actually, all of my family. I was going to say some of my friends and family. It's just family other than one person. But that's fine. So here we go. I'm not going to envelope it. I don't like to envelope the thing so that I can have like it to look back on, because I can't open something that's not for me. I can look at a card that's not for me, I feel, but I cannot open the envelope. Okay, let's hope this is big enough. Okay, perfect. I don't know what design I'm gonna go for. I'm thinking not cross, which was like one of my first thoughts, because that's like being like, hey, happy birthday. Remember how you died? Obviously he's very thankful that he did it for us because he loves us, but still. I want to do something different. It's also weird to put him as a baby on there, because imagine getting a birthday, I think still, it's gone. Imagine getting a birthday gift that is like a photo of you as a baby. That is weird, I must say. So I'm not gonna go for that either. But I had a consideration. Where did that? Sorry, give me a sec. This up. I've been having it who knows where all the time. I've got glue so I can make some little things. Got pencils, scissors. Do you get a photo of you on Christmas cards usually? Not usually. Because I have some stickers that are themed for Christians. Got some pens. I think I'm going to go red and green and see where it takes me. Let's see. Okay. Here is the design I made. Isn't it cute? I think it's funny. Merry birthday. It's like happy birthday, but Christmas. Because Mary. And also those are little balloons for the holly. I'm proud of it. I'm now going to write my letter, but you don't get to see that. So we're going to skip to the end of that. Okay. That is that done. All written, all ready to be left. I usually leave it on my windowsill and then forget about it. But Jesus doesn't. And that is the important part. I have finished my hot chocolate, so I can tick off lots of hot chocolate and write an invite to Jesus. I'm going to bed now. See you on Christmas. Merry Christmas. This is I have a huge gingerbread guy. I think he's big. I got and let's see what else I got. Oh, a little bit for writing in. That's nice. What's this? Vanilla and golden raspberry fragrance. Okay. Very nice. This is a D&D mystery pen. Oh, that is amazing. I love D&D so much. Okay, what's this? Oh, some chipstick. The casual stuff. What's this? Crazy errands. Thinking buddy. Reese's. Just a little baby one. Reese's. Just a little baby one. What else do we have? What else? Oh, it's a black dahlia. It's a compact emitter. What on earth? How on earth do I open this? Oh, look at that. It's a black dahlia from Wednesday. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, it's a little bluey ornament. Oh, that is amazing. Look at it. Oh, that is so cute. Then a couple more baby Oreos Reese's. And then my caramel chocolate orange. I hate chocolate with orange in it. I got milk chocolate last year. This is a caramel one. That's exciting. Then we should have right at the bottom. I think we've got more Reese's. And oh, there is one more thing. Oh, there's one more thing. It's a torch. Sorry if I blinded you there. And then I have chocolate coins and Reese's at the bottom, but I need to repack this so I can open this with my sister in like half an hour. So I'm gonna do that. Merry Christmas. Now time to make breakfast.
Around town, watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe while Santa's busy staying home.
Merry Christmas. As you can see, I've got a little bow now. We finished unwrapping presents. And I know people like holes. So if you want a hole, here's the hole. If you don't, because I feel like it's very self-indulgent. But hey ho. Also, I'm very thankful for everything I've got. I'm very grateful. Anyway, let's go. So we have my stocking stuff, which we get quite a lot in our stockings. It's just how we do things, like, but most of them are like these wee toy things, like, I hope you can read that. Anyway, we got Crazy Aaron's thinking putty, which I have loved for like a long time. I'm only 18, so not that long, but I've wanted it for like a long time, so that's exciting. And then chocolates, stickers. I already went through all this though. I'm just realizing now, so we're gonna move on. my actual gifts, so my co-workers at work got me these. Told me I had to open them on Christmas Day, not any earlier. So here I am. I got these headphones, which is amazing. I've been wanting like over-ear headphones that are wireless and can connect to like my phone, because in-ear headphones like really hurt my head, so I don't really like them that much. They have their uses, but you know. Then got an umbrella, which is another thing that I really wanted. It's so small because I don't actually have an umbrella, and my favorite jacket doesn't have a hood, so I kind of need an umbrella for that. Then I got books. I actually got more books than this, but my mum and my aunt got me the same book. So I'm keeping the one from my aunt, obviously. My parents can return it and we'll get something new. And then my mum also got me the wrong version of a book title. That's fine though. They got me this book, which I've never heard of, but it seems cute. And then Myrtle, which is like a fun little game book that I've been interested in. I've got this little cross stitch thing. I've gained a recent obsession with the idea of, oh, that's sweet. With the idea of having different pillows for different times of year, for my holes, which is why I'm moving soon. By soon, I do mean in September next year. So, I've got these little toppers for my Apple pencil. These were also from my co-worker. And then from my parents, well, technically just from my mum, and I picked it out yesterday, but still, is this little set, which I love. Going on that same vein is this. Not the iPad itself. I had the iPad, although I could have gotten an iPad if I wanted. That was an option, and I'm very grateful for that, but I don't. So I have this new case. It looks so professional, and it has a keyboard. Look at that. So much fun. Okay, I'm gonna actually put that back where it was. Let's do that. Okay. My sister got me this top, and because it's from her, I love it. Look at that. It's an octopus. I love octopi. They are my favorite animal, so it's fine. Oh, my screen protector as well for my iPad. I haven't put it on yet, but like this is from actual Paper-like, because I want like a Paper-like screen protector. I don't know how it affects like the look of things, but it's pretty cool. And then my aunt, who is the only aunt so far who's given me gifts, got me, well, aunt and uncle and cousins, but I know that my aunt mainly picked them because that's her thing to do. Got me playing cards, which is really weird because I've been wanting playing cards for ages, and I just haven't had any. Now I have some, and these will probably be great for uni. I have a funny feeling. And then more chocolate. Okay. The main thing that I asked, well, not the main thing, one of the things that I asked for Christmas was bedding, for when I move away. Let's just say I got a lot of bedding. I think this is, nope, one sec. Yes, I am set. I will be fine. But I'm very thankful for it. Some of those, so most of those actually, the first two tartan ones that you saw were from my grandparents, which are very sweet of them. Currently in America. But yeah. And then another thing I asked for was a heat pack. So I got a little hedgehog one, and it goes in the microwave and it smells like lavender. I love lavender. It makes me so sleepy, which is like the goal. And then I got these little oven mitts. They've got swans in them. When I move out, I would quite like to be able to do cooking. I don't know how much cooking I will do. I guess we'll see. Then more chocolate. This is, so the way ours works is we have Santa and Mrs. Claus and Rudolph give us gifts, one each. And Rudolph got large gifts this year. This is what he got us. Well, this is what he got me. He got everyone else different large gifts, but mine is 2 together, so I think I win. That's 20 Reese's. I am going to have a field day with that. Fudge. And then Mrs. Claus. Sorry, I just realized Santa got me the Myrtle book. And then Mrs. Claus got me this. It's Donkey from Shrek. It's so cute. Yeah, and that is everything so far. I still have my 2 other sets of grandparents. I know. I have other aunts and uncles that might give me things but don't need to, so I'm fine either way. And then that's it. I just pulled my hair out, but it's been great, and I'm so excited for Christmas dinner, and yeah.
Of this to anyone. To anyone.
Christmas is over, which means this vlog is over. Or video diary, or whatever I'm calling it now. It's been a great Christmas. I've had a wonderful time. You saw just there me watching a film. I love films. Journey to Bethlehem is my favourite Christmas film, and I will not take any criticism on that matter. Anyway, I am so tired. I wish me a Merry Christmas. And if you're a bit near Christmas when you're watching this, Merry Christmas to you. But I also wish you a Happy New Year, because I know that's when that's just been released. So, sorry, there was a bug.